Okay, dear, so I have a question.
All right.
I'd like you to put one of your enemies firmly in mind.
Oh.
If you could
Hi, Mom.
choose a nightmare of a day for that person, and geographic and location and money were no object, how would you plan their day for them?
I think it really depends on how much do I hate this person. Because there are various levels of enemy. Like, there's, maybe that annoying guy at work. That's not so bad. Then there's, that bully in middle school that made you eat grass.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Did that happen to you?
No.
Okay. Shifty eyes. All right, keep going.
Or maybe it was a girl from high school who kept spreading horrible and malicious rumors about you.
Did that happen to you?
Stuff happens.
Oh.
But you gotta really come down to what level of depravity are you willing to sink to? How deep is the ocean of anger?
Well, you're fueled by rage. So
I am fueled by rage.
You tell
so,
me.
Here's the answer.
All right.
And I'll even tell you who it is.
Wow.
Because I think everyone deserves to know.
Okay.
So, a long time ago, my mother was asked to go to Florida for a week vacation to get away from her kids with her then boyfriend. And this boyfriend, while down in Florida, made an ultimatum of her. He said, "You should marry me or you'll never see your kids again."
Whoa!
So, she said, okay, and then married him, took an earlier flight back to St. Louis, and then immediately proceeded to file a restraining order. There's a big fight. It's my favorite story. I'm not going to waste this podcast time with what is clearly my best story. It is my best story. It is so good. It is better than all of you.
Wow.
It's true. It's true. It was so good you contemplated not going out with me after I told you. It is.
Yep.
It is that good.
It is that horrifying and distressing.
So, that guy is the person I would do this to.
Okay.
Some of the things that you may or may not know about the quibble that came when he came back to our house was he was high on meth and PCP and speed. So,
wow.
What I would like to do is a clear plexiglass box, maybe 7 feet by 7 feet by 10 feet. I need it to be taller than it is wide.
I'm intrigued.
I want to drop this and him into the ocean.
With him inside.
With him inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it
airtight?
And how is he breathing?
I want him, and there's going to be a drill on the bottom. Like, just a hand drill. Like, one of those little, like, you hold the top and you take the center and you crank it in a circular motion in order to, like, do... It's a really basic, boring drill.
Okay.
But it's definitely a mechanical drill that is not powered.
Okay.
It is human-powered. I want to put him in this box, put him in the Marianas Trench, no air. So he either dies of suffocation or he dies of drowning, which is still suffocation, but at least it's on his terms.
Remind me never
Slowly,
to piss you off.
I want him... I also want there to be a nice LED light so he can see all of the fish and the sharks and the octopus that are just waiting for him to die. Because he will. He will die. And when he does, they will feast on his corpse. It's going to happen. Don't worry. I will make sure the plexiglass is also water soluble, so after maybe 5 hours, it just kind of dissolves away harmlessly into the ocean. Because obviously money is not an issue.
No.
So, are there legal repercussions to this? Because that wasn't the thing you mentioned.
Oh, with that much money, you
Oh yeah, and I'm a white guy, so that's...
And you're tall.
Yeah, I have all of the hallmarks of a real entitled asshole. Except for the money.
Okay, so do you have a question for me?
Why don't I have the money? Okay, that's not really a good question.
Oh, good. Did you hear that? That was horrified silence.
I would never ask her that question. She'd just be like, because you haven't won the lottery yet, and you don't work very hard, and you don't want to work hard, and you just want to squander your time away playing Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, and that's fine. No, here is my question for you.
All right, I'm ready.
Mythical beast.
Yeah.
You can have one as a pet.
Ooh.
All food is provided for.
Uh-huh.
You do not have to clean up its poop. So size should not be an issue.
Is it tame?
It responds solely to your commands, which means a friend can't tell it to do a thing.
So it's like...
So if it sits on the couch and, say, Aaron comes home and says, hey, get off the couch, it's not going to listen unless it wants to.
So will it, like, kill people?
It can.
As long as I'm not there to say, don't kill.
It could.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
definitely a possibility.
All right, so let me just run through some options.
All right,
There's Pegasus, there's a griffin, there's a dragon.
Yeah, there's also the small monsters that sleep inside of plexiglass boxes in the Marianas Trench. Options are everywhere. You have options.
There are fairies and brownies and leprechauns and elves and...
Admittedly, those are sentient, so...
Yeah.
So they'd be a little... I mean, they would still respond and follow directions from you, but at
now
least
we're
then you could reason with
like
them.
Slavery, and
Kinda.
that's not good.
Yeah, which is why when you were like Pegasus and Hippogriff and...
I didn't say hippogriff. I don't even know what a wyvern?
Yeah, both of those.
Yeah. Metal slimes.
Yeah, you could have metal slime.
TM.
I mean, I would fucking try to hit it all day so I can get 1,000,000 XP.
Tank.
I wouldn't do any damage.
Tank.
I would just miss.
Tank. Gosh, I've always wanted a horse, and I've always wanted to fly. Is this boring? But I would totally go for a Pegasus.
It's not boring.
Because I want to fly, and I like horses. Although I'm thoroughly convinced that all of these stories of like 10 to 13-year-old girls getting a horse, and it's a stallion, and he's large and rippling with muscles, and she gets on his back and rides him, is totally a proxy for just sex fantasies that aren't quite conscious yet.
Yeah, why don't they do it with go-karts? At least then the vibration might get you off.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Okay.
My question is, money is no object.
Great.
Geographic location is no object.
I'm seeing a theme today.
Yes, and you get to plan your perfect day. Go.
Okay, so I am on a fishing boat above the Marianas Trench.
Okay, no, be more creative than that.
What?
Good joke.
What?
No.
I told you.
Do better.
Do better?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm in a submarine under the Marianas Trench. Jesus Christ.
Your perfect day is really watching your mom's ex-boyfriend,
Husband.
ex-husband die at the bottom of the trench.
Yeah, either by his own hand or by mine. Slowly.
Is there no
Slowly.
happy one where you're like, I wake up long after sunrise. Wendy, you are there, and you have a frosty Dr. Pepper, no ice. All my friends are online, so I can talk to them. And
if I wanted to.
I play like a video game that I find very interesting, and then we have a lovely lunch, and then is there nothing like that in your head? And it happens that we're in Hawaii and we're on a cruise ship,
Wow, the Wi-Fi there is going to be awful.
Money's no object.
Money's no object, but technology is.
Yeah, you can pay for satellite. You're good.
Yeah, not good enough. I'm going to have 250 ping. No way.
Okay, so we're on a resort in Hawaii, and all of your friends are in adjoining rooms.
But I don't like them. Honey.
You don't like your friends?
No. I think I've made that perfectly clear. All of my friends who are listening, I still don't like you.
Oh my God. Okay, so
fine. I'll do a different day. Jesus.
Okay.
All right. So a different day, I guess, would start with. Oh, okay. I am in Vegas.
Oh.
I am not gambling because I'm not good at it.
Okay.
I'm not going to a strip club.
Okay.
Or a burlesque show because I'm not good at it.
Okay.
Instead, I am going to Evo.
Ooh.
which is the largest fighting game tournament in the world. Mm-hmm. And people from all fighting games come together at this tournament, and they just beat the hell out of each other.
Oh my.
I would participate, but I would not win because I'm not interested in winning. I haven't done enough training. It's fine.
Okay.
And if money is no object, skill is still an object.
Right.
I don't have enough.
Right.
Okay. Right. I would participate in probably 2 games. I would probably get taken out really early, and that's fine. But then I would be able to spend the rest of the day walking around and watching the people who play the games that I enjoy the most, playing the games way better than I can, and like get to talk with them and try to build a community around like just what kind of crazy cool shit they did.
Nice.
And then I take them all out for ice cream that I'm paying for because obviously money is not and we're on the surface of the moon.
I was not expecting that last part, but
Yeah,
that's cool.
we put Vegas. We put a rocket under Vegas, and we put it in a dome so that the air stays in.
And how's
and
the
then we just
Wi-Fi?
launched into space. Oh, these are all LAN party things. You don't need Wi-Fi with that, so it'll be hard to talk to you, dear. But I'll try because
Oh, I'm not
I'm in
with
space.
you on your perfect day
Why would you be in Vegas?
because
Let alone Space Vegas.
it's your fantasy.
Neo Space Vegas.
I'm not included in your fantasy. This podcast is over. It's been a real treat. Maybe there'll be another date night at Sacrosanct. Maybe not. Let's just see how that goes. Goodbye.